Oh dear.
I'll go get him.
Hope
I
I feel
introduced him
like
to Agnimon, and he proceeded to fuck off.
I introduce you to my fist.
I'll go get him.
Oh. And my browser got switched again. Hi.
When everything went to crap, I just decided to hide in the flight recorder.
Am I allowed to eat? Am I allowed to eat the peanuts?
The what?
The peanuts.
Are you saying?
Forgive the background noise of getting some iced tea.
Are you saying peanuts?
Yes, peanuts.
Okay, because it sounded like you were saying bean nuts.
What are peanuts?
I don't know. That's what I was asking.
I've heard of Boston baked beans before.
I've heard of the Boston Bean Boy.
What?
The heck is a Boston bean boy?
It's a fake cryptid.
Oh,
Oh.
of course it is.
I say fake because it was made by a podcast group.
You say that, you mentioned Boston, and my brain went in a completely different direction. Because I mentioned Cartoon Network trivia, naturally, the mention of Boston reminds me of the Boston bomb scare.
Oh, fuck.
So,
Wait, what?
short version. In order to promote the Aqua Teen Hunger Force movie that was still getting ready to debut at the time, a bunch of Adult Swim crew who decided to put up a bunch of little light bright things all over Boston to display the Moon Knight characters flipping people off as they do. Boston was not the only city where they did this, but it was the only place that reacted so negatively that they thought they were actually bombs.
At Boston.
The incident went over so badly that not only did Cartoon Network have to pay reparations to the city for the cleanup of these things, the president at the time had to step down.
You know what? I'm not surprised.
And
I'm
this,
totally disappointed.
and this is what would put the guy who brought us the live-action era of Cartoon Network in charge.
Okay, now I'm just confused because I thought maybe this was because of the Boston Marathon bombings, but that happened.
That's what I was thinking.
That happened in 2013, and apparently the Aqua Teen Hunger Force movie came out in 2007.
That's why I call it a bomb scare, not an actual thing going on.
Oh.
No, I mean their attitude would make sense if this was after the Boston Marathon bombing, but it's not.
It just goes to show you that Boston is jumpy, unpredictable, and stupid as fuck.
Also ready to throw down at any minute.
You really are. I'm just.
So in short, the live-action era of Cartoon Network we can definitively blame on Boston.
How would y'all feel about the live-action Ben 10 movie?
I liked it.
Which one?
It's like- Wait, there's multiple?
There's two.
There's Race Against Time, which takes place in an alternate version of the classic series. This is the one that gave us Eon. And then there's I believe it was called Alien Swarm, which is canon and gave us Nanomech.
I actually don't think I've ever seen Alien Swarm.
It's funny because I think they only ever showed it once.
Which is even funnier because they really hyped that movie up before it aired. music videos by There for Tomorrow for the theme song for the movie. A contest to win an IRL version of Kevin's car.
Yeah.
Mm.
I've seen it more than once.
Mm.
Dang, good for you.
That's a- I was just saying, I've seen it more than once, so it was on more than once.
Welcome, Internet, to the Cavern of Spooks!
Cavern.
Spooky
Don't tell
is our
Moon
number.
Knight I'm here.
Inside of a spaceship to me.
Do not
That's-
tell Moon Knight I'm here.
Let's be
Oh,
honest,
by the
Moon Knight
way-
probably already knows.
Oh, by the
Oh
way,
shit, there's a
make
spaceship. I better hide.
Someone called. What was it?
If he asks, you never saw me.
I know you're here, Dracula, you big fucking nerd. Where's my goddamn money?
Someone called Mark was looking for you earlier.
Also,
I said.
also someone named Steven and also someone named Jake.
Yeah.
Right, Jake.
Yeah, they called the tavern's phone. Don't know how they got the number. They said they were looking for you for some reason.
That won't make him on.
Make him on?
Make him on. It's muted.
Oh boy.
Also, I would
You
just
spoke
like
to.
I would just like to add that Red is talking about Moon Knight, and he says that Moon Knight has gods in his head. And I said, yeah, Khonshu, and well, I mean, really, that's about it. He's got his other personalities, though. And he said, yeah, I was equating those gods with the other personalities. I mean, the other personalities are basically gods. I said, Stephen Grant and Jake Lockley are not gods. And his response was, but it's Moon Knight, though.
That means nothing.
I don't even know what he thinks that means.
Oh yeah. Picking something writer to know has 4 gods that, on the average, possess him.
Oh my god.
I hate it here.
Listen, by that logic, that's what he's saying.
By that logic, Split is a religious movie.
I mean, I'm pretty sure one of them was a priest or something, or a monk.
Wouldn't surprise me. So, yes, hello everyone. Welcome back to the stream for the second day of Cavern of Spooks. I am your ill host, Vegas Bear. I am going to power through because I've been planning for this all year, and I'm not going to let some little sickness force me to cancel this.
He's both ill and ill on the mic.
Hell yeah, I'm spitting fresh fire. I can't rap for shit.
Really? Really? I was about to
God
say,
damn it,
really?
Moon Knight, I told you, Willy Wonka, getting everybody. Oh, hey guys.
Wait, what'd you say?
Willy Wonka?
You know what? You don't need to know.
As I said before, I am your host, Vegas Bear. With me today, as always, is Mekumon, Taro, and Webb.
Hello.
Also spitting fire on the mic. All I can see is a smolder.
Babe, do you have to be mean to Bear when he's sick?
I had one in me, and that's all.
So, today on the Cavern of Spooks, we are going to play.
A game I asked for.
Yep. Alien Isolation.
Hopefully this one won't make me sick.
Probably won't, but it probably make me sick.
So, first things first, I'm a big Aliens fan. I love the series, despite the fact they have maybe like 2 good movies.
Has
Although-
anyone heard anything about Romulus?
Romulus is apparently really good. So make that 3 good movies.
If it's true.
Like, of the 3 good movies, it's still the least good, but the least good of a trio in however many Aliens movies there are is still, good.
Mm-hmm.
From what I've heard, the real weakness there is that it doesn't explore the characters enough to make you care about them when the aliens actually whack them off.
That's been the problem for almost every movie after 2.
There's a problem?
It doesn't
I'm
make
kidding.
it doesn't make you care about the characters. So, yes, I like Aliens or Alien. I like the franchise. I've seen almost every movie.
I'm a fan, and I've only seen people review the movies.
I have played a number of the games, including this. I have read numerous comics. And this franchise is pretty good.
Like, for what it is, it's got some really in-depth world building.
Yep. Something that I don't think will be seen here in this game, but is brought up in at least a couple of the movies, is that the aliens, the xenomorphs, have a wide range of biodiversity depending on who their host is. Or what their
the
host
host.
is.
For instance, xenomorphs born of humans tend to favor walking on 2 legs, whereas a xenomorph that came out of, say, a dog or an ox would walk on 4 legs.
Mm-hmm. Specifically, one that comes from a dog is also faster and lacks certain details that a human-born xenomorph usually have. But enough about biology. It's time for biology. Wait.
Enough about biology. It's time for body horror.
We are starting a new game.
So, while Bear is setting up the game, I'm just going to put this out there on the note of making people care about the characters. That is something the first movie, and this game especially, really do well, because there's a nice long quiet before the storm where you just get used to the ship and the characters and get to know everybody. The first movie especially actually pulls a bait and switch where you think the protagonist is going to be somebody else before you get introduced to who's really the hero you're following.
Yeah. I mean, spoilers for old ass movie at this point, but if you haven't seen it by now, it's your fault. People originally thought that John Hurt, famous actor, would be the protagonist of the movie. He's even the captain of the ship, I believe. He's the first victim. The real hero is one Sigourney Weaver, who, I mean, we all know now, but back then I don't think she was a big name actress.
And of course, Miss Ellen Ripley would be one of her most famous roles going forward.
Yep.
Ripley!
Adjust the slider until the Seekson logo is barely visible against the black background. No, thank you.
As far as this game is concerned, they actually, the developers actually went out of their way to get as many materials from the original whole shooting of the first movie, scripts, sets, whatever, as they could get their hands on, photos, you name it, to try to recreate as closely as they could the original feel of the first movie.
Mm-hmm. To the point where
And it worked.
To the point
Final
where
report
they
of the
use
commercial starship Nostromo.
what I like to call retro
Third officer
future
reporting.
aesthetics.
The other members of the crew: Kane, Lambert,
I like to
Parker.
call it analog future.
That too.
Brett.
That too. But yeah,
Ash.
this
And Captain
this here
Dallas
is
are dead.
one of the last logs by one Ellen Ripley.
Cargo and ship destroyed. I should reach the frontier in about 6 weeks. With a little luck, the network will pick me up.
Now, I don't know if this is from the original movie or if they got Sigourney Weaver to do this.
This is Ripley,
If memory serves, they got her to do
last
this.
survivor of the Nostromo.
That's impressive.
Signing off.
Because, I'm digging up a bunch of fun facts that I breezed through when I was in my hyperfixation phase of
Ripley?
this game. But, if memory serves, all they had to do was ask,
I'm
and she was more
Samuels.
than happy to
I
oblige.
work for the company.
I work for the company. Yeah, go back to work. Yeah,
It's
just
about
ignore
your
him.
mother. We think we may have found her, Amanda.
That's for why I am cheering
Commercial vessel.
for her
The
ignoring
Isadora
a company
has
man.
recovered what we believe to
Whaling
be the flight
Yutani is a
recording
bunch
unit
of
the Nostromo.
scumbags.
Where?
Zeta
A
Retic-
corporate monopoly at this stage of the game.
What did it tell you?
We don't know. The unit was taken to Sevastopol station.
Until
It's
Alien 3
proprietary
joked about them
material,
being bought
so
out by
the company
Walmart.
wants it to be collected as soon as possible.
Yeah, that's
Sevastopol's
actually...
a supply depot in the region.
No, wait, it wasn't Alien
It's a
3. It was the one after
permanent
that
free
had
port
I know what it is.
Resurrection or something. The one with the Ripley clone.
Right.
Transit's arranged.
Like,
There's
in
a
that
courier
one, they
ship called the
joked
Torrens
that,
heading
hey,
out
oh yeah,
in 2
Whale
days.
Yutani no longer exists. They were bought out by
We're going
Walmart.
to travel out.
Literally Walmart.
Me,
Literally
and
Walmart.
another exec.
Ah.
And you, if you're willing. Look, Ripley, when this job came across my desk, I read the case history. I know why you're working in the region where she went missing. You're still looking, aren't you? I've been cleared to offer you a place on the Torrens if you want to come along. Maybe
Guys, gals, and non-binary
Some
pals,
closure.
Amanda Ripley.
Yep. Who is mentioned in a couple of the movies? I can't remember which ones.
Ellen Ripley's daughter, whom, in the brief cameo she actually does make in the movies, is played by Sigourney Weaver's mother. Thank you, cryogenic suspended animation fuckery.
Yeah, so slight spoilers. Although again, if you've watched Aliens, the sequel to Alien. Ripley is found about, what, 50 years after the first movie?
Give or take.
So her daughter is old enough to be her mom now. And here we are in the hypersleep chamber.
And to immediately just gush about everything about this game, I love the sound design, I love the look, they nailed the environments.
Taro, were you gonna say something?
I mean, God knows how long, but I finally found this image. Bear in the first few minutes before even starting the game.
Yep.
Okay, this I gotta see. If Messenger will behave. I do that too. I do that too. Adjust the slider until the thing is barely visible. Nope.
So,
Dang, I'm the only one that does it.
so I like how some of these pods have like little personal touches, like photos, a book, a couple magazines, a handheld game console, an ashtray, and cigarettes.
Hey Bear, you accidentally left me in my pod.
You had plenty of time to climb out. You know what you did.
All right. So
I was
anyway,
busy scrolling. I was busy scrolling through something.
Alright, let me hit the switch.
Thank you.
Berlin, you on the lookout for a navigational officer? I have a friend that just lost his ship and he's looking for work. I can vouch for him. He's got good papers. Same old story. The megacorps undercut him, picked up all his clients. Contracts are getting harder to come by for the smaller companies, and I'm thinking of getting out myself while I still have something to sell. Sounds like you're doing okay though. Dropped by the docks and heard you just shipped out. Sevastopol Station. What a shithole. Still, I hear Wayland Yutani pay well. Good luck to you. If you can't beat him, right? Let's catch up when you get back. Blaine.
So, a key part of this game is scavenging. For those who don't know, the alien is not on a set path. It is always wandering, and it is supposed to react to certain stimuli in the environment. In order to work your way around this thing that is basically learning to react to your most common behaviors in the game, you have to vary up your strategy, and in order to do that, you need to create distractions, which is where the salvaging and building mechanics come in.
Yep.
Noisemakers, flashbangs, medkits. There's a lot of stuff you can make here.
And here we have the save station, which is just a phone.
It's literally a payphone.
And also, you can look around in case something's coming your way.
Because yes, the alien can and will attack you while you're saving if you're not careful.
Not just the alien.
anything can and will attack you while you're saving.
I do like how the spacesuits kind of have a bit of like a samurai armor feel to them. That's probably because of Yutani.
At least you know you can. At least you know you
Taylor,
can withstand
good morning.
some
Ripley, it's
some amount of
certainly not
space
good.
debris.
I very much
Mhm.
doubt it's morning either. Sorry. I feel like death. I don't know how you people put up with hypersleep regularly.
Hey
You get
guys,
used to it.
I looked out
I don't do
the
long haul very
window.
Most legal execs don't
is there
travel
supposed
further
to be
than the coffee machine.
Humanoid.
I'm surprised Wayland Yutani felt the need to
human-looking
send legal at all.
creature
The
outside.
loss of the
with
Nostromo
a
and
big
its cargo
spear.
cost the company a lot of money.
Oh,
It's
oh wait, it's
important we
gone.
find
Never
out
mind.
what happened. If I can close the
Alright,
case with
I'm
a
worried
conclusive
because,
explanation, it'll look
what
great with my
window?
superiors. I'm sorry. That was insensitive. I realize your mother has been missing for 15
Excuse me,
years.
I gotta go
You-
talk to him.
It's okay.
God damn it,
We'll both
Mike!
get
I
what we
told
want,
you it's
right?
too early.
Have you seen
Damn it,
Sam?
Mike! I told you this is not
He's probably
AVP.
been up for hours.
I'll catch up with him.
Yeah, you'd think the outro would have these overly elaborate tribal names, but no, Mike.
Why do you think they always go by like Jungle Hunter, City Hunter, or Wolf? Because their real names are shit.
Out of
I
the
just
several
imagine-
that I've met, there was at least 2 Mikes, a Steven, and a Larry.
I also met a Jerry.
Wait, Jerry's a predator?
Not that Jerry, different Jerry.
Yeah, memory serves, that one spelled it with an I for some reason.
To N. Taylor, Nostromo incident, Wayland Yutani file, blah. Hey Taylor, I got your case request. It may take me a while to dig out the files, and the incident happened before my time at the company, so I'm a bit fuzzy on the details. In 2122, Wayland Yutani cargo vessel, the USCSS Nostromo, went missing. No trace was found of its cargo or crew. Apart from a new science officer, the rest of the crew had worked together before, 7 in all. Dallas, captain. Ash, science officer. Kane, or was it Kane? Executive officer. Ripley, warrant officer. Lambert, navigation officer. Parker, chief engineer. And Brett, engineer technician. Wayland Yutani lost a lot of money from it. It's a bit of a black mark in the history. Get the impression they don't like to mention it. Anyway, I'll try and find the files later. Clarify some of the points. If you want, I can help you go through them. Maybe some of your luck will rub off on me. I hear upstairs have an eye on you for something big. Saul.
How dare they not mention the most important member of the crew? Jonesy the ship cat.
Oh yeah, fuck them! Jonesy was important too! Yeah, the Nostromo had 2 survivors, Ripley and Jonesy. Anyway. Torrens. M-class starship. Captain Verlaine Diane. Or Verlaine, whatever. Navigator / comm officer Connor William. Owner Verlaine Diane. Contractor Wayland Yutani. Outbound and return transportation for Wayland Yutani retrieval team to Sevastopol station. Team consists of 3 Wayland Yutani employees: Samuel C., Ripley A., Taylor N. Passengers: Samuels Christopher, Ripley Amanda, Taylor Nina. Number of decks 2, number of crew 2. Interstellar communications antenna, long haul hypersleep chamber. Commercial passenger / cargo ship retrofit from a tow rig. Retains operational heavy duty tow and umbilical. So, here's one thing I like about this, is that if you turn this on, first you just get static, because you're in space. There's no radio stations, but there's all these cassettes. So, what do you do on a long space truck, on a long space haul? You listen to cassettes. So yeah, as
Now I just picture the whole, and I just picture this utter ridiculousness that is. Yeah, we have satellites in specific strategic locations in space, so radio stations can continue to broadcast into the depths of the ether.
Ah, Ripley.
Samuels, did you wake up early?
Well, I don't really need as much sleep as the
I'm
rest of
sorry
you.
for cutting you off, Bear.
I was
No,
just
that's fine.
inspecting the Torrens
I was
facilities.
about to say something that
well-maintained
was
ship.
incorrect.
I realize it's a very similar model to...
The Nostromo.
Yes.
That right there.
M-class.
I
A later
thought
pattern, but close in spec.
Nina was
I've
the
worked
one that
engineering
mentioned
jobs on
that the
ships
ship
like
is like the
this.
Nostromo,
Of course.
when it's actually Samuel's.
Is Taylor up yet? She's not a seasoned traveler. Hypersleep may have been punishing for her.
We talked. She seems nervous.
I hadn't noticed. She's a skilled executive, though. Should help us with any legal issues we might encounter.
So yeah, this ship is very similar to the Nostromo.
Looks like we're up.
It's like almost identical.
Because it's the same ship class.
Yep.
One thing I actually do enjoy about this game's world building is the fact that they straight up show that there are other companies making synthetics and robots and stuff other than Wayland Yutani.
It just so happens that Wayland,
WY does have
Hope you all had a
competition.
restful
yeah,
journey.
it just happens to
The
be that
Torrens is in very good order for
Wayland
an old
Yutani
M-class
is
captain.
She was a wreck
better.
when I bought her. Took a few years and a lot of contracts to refit. She pays for herself now.
You said we're approaching Sevastopol Station. Are we docking?
And the competitor
I believe your
disguises their
contact is
subpart
Marshall
product with
Waits,
the
is
idea
that
that,
right? I'll hail
oh,
Sevastopol
if
and
you
arrange
don't like
boarding
the
with him.
Uncanny Valley,
Good.
here's something that's
Let's get this
clearly
done.
not human, so you don't have to
worry,
freak
Miss Taylor.
out.
Routine. In and out. Connor, how we doing?
SMG loaded and
Yeah.
calibrated. Approach vector locked.
Prep comms
although
so I
as
can
we
say
see,
hello.
there's still fucking
Channel open, Captain.
Does everyone
They
have their
still look
briefing
like walking
documents?
mannequins, which
You
would
can
set
watch the
somebody
approach on the
off.
monitors.
So, something that will not come into play, but I want to get this out of the way regardless. It's Mother! The name of the ship, AI, I believe.
Yeah. It's an acronym, though God help me if I could remember what it's supposed to be.
It is the AI for, I guess, M-class starships, since this one has one and the Nostromo had one. First, I want to get a good look here.
I mean, you got me. I've been stationed on L-class cruisers for most of my career, so...
So, I love, out of this entire ship, there's only 2 windows. And they're on the bridge.
And they do have retractable full panels to shield them, if memory serves.
I believe they do, but I don't think we can activate them.
Yeah. been stuck on L-class Deep Space Explorer.
Can we see it?
I think the last ship
Switch
I was
to
stationed
monitors.
on was called the GPSS
Sevastopol
Absolution.
Station.
Is that damage?
It looks like damage.
Punch up 74, tight angle.
Looks like the dry dock bay is screwed.
I can't bring the Torrens into that.
This is a commercial vessel, Torrens out of St. Clair, registration number MSV7760, calling Sevastopol Traffic Control. We're carrying 3 passengers on a Wayland.
Yutani Bond, you're holding the Nostromo flight recorder unit. We request immediate permission to transfer the passengers port side over. Hello, Marshall? Marshall, this is the Torrens. Say again?
I will say, like, even though, like, as the movies got on, they kind of got worse. The ship designs are
comms
fucking
seem
awesome.
pretty screwed up, so I fitted Samuel's
The
suit
ship
with
design,
a radio
station
booster.
designs, what have you.
Ooh, we're gonna
Only
get to
keep
one
the
of my
Torrens in
favorite small
transit for
details in this
24
game.
hours.
You'll have heard from us by then.
Safe trip.
The spacewalk.
Stand by. My contract doesn't cover bloody spacewalks. It's the only option, and it's perfectly safe if you do what I tell you. Depressurizing. Oh, fuck. Hating this. Just shadow me, Taylor.
Yep.
You too, Samuels.
Ad break right when it gets good.
Uh-oh. Holy shit, that looks good.
Fuck happened here?
Of course, it's
My
a
God,
freaking
Ripley.
5-ad break.
You're doing good, Taylor. Just
So,
keep
what
moving.
was the small detail?
Taylor, Ripley, hold on.
Actually have sound. Everything you hear is stuff that's directly interacting with
You're right, I didn't notice that at first.
Samuels! Taylor! Respond! Anybody! Okay.
And the outbreak ends just in time for me to see Ripley land.
Right on her fucking face.
Because of course, it couldn't just give me an ad break. It had to give me 5 back-to-back ones. Another small detail I like about the suits themselves is that they have like itty-bitty windshield wipers on the freaking helmet.
Oh yeah. Tara Webb, you good? Guys?
Oh, please tell me we didn't leave them in space.
Oh. Webb's muted, and I just heard Taro breathe.
I'm back.
You okay?
Mm.
You don't sound okay.
Okay. Cake.
Oh, cake. Cake.
And Whip's gone to get food.
Well, sounds like you guys had a very pleasant spacewalk. I crashed into an ad break and I don't know what Bear got through.
Survivor skill.
I miss?
We
The
can't.
spacewalk.
Yeah, we got to the Torrens. We got to Sevastopol station. It's heavily damaged. We can't land the Torrens, so we had to do a spacewalk. But there was explosion. There was debris.
Shit.
People got scattered.
And I got slammed face first with a 5-ad break. I'm sorry for repeatedly bringing this up, people. I'm just getting this out of the way as a joke. I was going to gush a little bit about one of my favorite details there, had I not been interrupted by ads. So, when you're actually out in space, the only sounds you really hear are whatever happens to interact with your spacesuit. So you're gonna hear, like, your footsteps on the station, or whatever you happen to pick up, or your own breathing within the suit.
Or your head hitting the side of a metal surface.
Or that. If there's anything that would have made sound nearby, the only way you're hearing it, and it will be muffled to all get out, is if it happens to have vibrated a surface you were standing on. To the engineering team, decommission. So, boys and girls, and
I scroll back up.
yeah. So, boys and girls, you've probably heard the whispers about Sevastopol by now, and I can confirm it's official. Sevastopol is being decommissioned. I will go over with each of you what this means in regards to your contracts and next placements, but for now, we still have a job to do. The suit wants this done with a skeleton crew, which means we'll only be getting a few outside contractors to help, but it does mean overtime. I recommend taking what you can while it's available. I should point out that the decommission does not mean lucky dip. Everything here has to be accounted for, and I will personally escort anyone found helping themselves to equipment to Marshal Waltz.
That's an I.
Marshal Waits, sorry.
It's okay, I didn't notice it either.
I did everything I could!
Oh, fuck.
Nice little attention to detail is that you are actually taking health damage during that sequence.
Mm-hmm.
God damn. This'll help.
You always know a working Joe. Someone new. Strangers will be shot.
Lovely.
Keep moving. Remember correctly, we can go down this way. And
Honestly, I didn't even know you could climb up the way you did. So, one fun fact is that those flares are multi-purpose in a sense. You can use them like Bear did to light up an area if you decide you don't want to waste flashlight battery down the line, or if you happen to not have batteries for your flashlight. You can also use them as distractions for enemies.
Forgotten? F you. Not what I meant to do, but oh well.
I'll return pizza.
You missed the spacewalk.
I was there for like the beginning of it.
Wow.
Then I got really, my stomach started growling.
Not, god damn it.
Hmm?
I don't mean to keep using flares.
Oh.
And it's shit like that that makes me call this analog future.
Moved our stash. Langley, if you're looking for our stash, I moved it. You left it right in the open where anyone could have taken it. Jesus, do you know what I had to do to get it? I've hid it in one of the storerooms. You should be able to find it. The code is 0340. Don't worry, no one goes down to the terminal anymore. Not after what happened. Also, we're out of meds and low on water, so you're going to need to get some. It's your turn. Maybe it'll teach you to take care of our stuff in the future. Anna.
And that code is for that sealed door we just saw downstairs.
Yep. Public note, the decommissioning of Sevastopol Station. We've had a long journey together, but sadly it's coming to an end. Seegson Corp would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you who worked and lived at Sevastopol over the years, and hopes that Seegson has helped to make it a productive and rewarding environment. Our investment and belief in the station has never wavered. Be assured that Seegson's Apollo Central AI and Working Joe androids will be there to serve Sevastopol until the last rivet is removed. We wish you all the best for the future. After all, Sevastopol isn't just a station, it's people. Seegson Corp.
It takes quite a bit for me to accuse any company in the Aliens universe of this, but these guys, they're even more negligent and transparently evil than Weyland-Yutani.
Yeah. Restore power to departure. Alright. People. could have sworn you could see what they were running from. I guess not.
So, about people in this game, it's a gamble. Sometimes they will be hostile and sometimes not. It's really a case-by-case basis, and you have to make your best judgment based on what you can find.
This life for rent? What?
Not gonna bother with the door?
How low can you go? Medkit. Frickin' finally.
I think there was at least one in the door you needed the code for, but that might change
right.
my playthrough.
Yeah, I'll go back for that. That's not bad. When you talked about the door, I thought you meant the door in front of me.
I mean, I did say downstairs.
I didn't hear that part.
Well, I was describing the code for the door.
Oh, right. That it?
I mean, it is randomly generated, so sometimes you'll get luckier than others.
Fair.
I'm just as disappointed as you are. The last playthrough I went through here, there were 2 medkits.
Well, I didn't manage to make another medkit, so...
Oh, on the note of making these things, important caveat, people. When you need to make this stuff, find a nice hidden place to do it. It makes noise.
I didn't know that.
What the hell happened here?
I ended up learning that the hard way. I had to make a med kit out in an emergency, and it ended up alerting the alien.
Ion torch. This really reminds me of the space station from Dead Space 2.
Yeah.
I'm right here.
Right here. Verlaine.
I know you can see me, you assholes.
God damn it.
That's just a work of Joe. Move on.
moving on. Someone's just in here.
So, that room we were just in was either a storage area for entertainment equipment or a straight-up arcade. I'm not quite sure.
Marshal Waits finally called a public meeting to address the rumors that have been circulating on Sevastopol. But instead of the answers we wanted, he continued to be evasive, and after only a few minutes, he and his team were pelted by projectiles from an angry crowd. A gun was fired, there was panic, and now Waits and what's left of his team are forcibly ejecting us from the terminal. Feels like we're on our own now.
Let's see here. Sevastolink. Zoe, I'm sorry, but I won't need you to come in next week. As you know, the store's been in trouble for some time now, and I couldn't hold off the creditors any longer. There's just no one coming to Sevastopol anymore. It's not just us either. It sounds like the whole station is in the red, and they're pulling the plug. I'm going to sell it off for scrap, I guess. I was speaking to one of the engineers, and he reckons they'll announce it soon. I'm telling you this so you don't stick around looking for another job. Sevastopol's finished. Time to move on, Harper. To all spaceflight employees. To all spaceflight terminal employees, in the earnest of public safety and the prevention of panic, must be made clear to all potential passengers that there are currently no scheduled flights leaving Sevastopol, nor ships available. The Colonial Marshals are investigating problems on station and will update accordingly. From the office of Marshal Waits. What
is Apollo?
Go ahead.
I'm waiting for the stream to catch up. What is Apollo? Apollo is the central AI that monitors and provides guidance for all the Seegson working Joes on Sevastopol. Apollo also oversees all communications on the station. So wherever you are, you know you're in safe hands. Seegson, tomorrow together. Potion!
Yeah, that sounds like a bunch of bullshit. I guess Webb and Tara, I was about to say Webb and Tara are uncharacteristically quiet, but I guess they are still eating.
Yeah. Feel free to ask me to narrate some of these logs if you need to save your voice.
Okay. I appreciate that. My voice probably doesn't sound great right now, does it?
Not really.
Don't worry, it sounds worse than it feels.
Been there, done that. But, so, like... I'm just hoping to offer help wherever I can.
I appreciate
This whole damn place is falling apart.
After all, it's my fault you're going through this game in the first place.
Oh. I thought you were going to say it's my fault you're sick to begin with. I was like, no, it's not.
Yeah, no, I'm not that guilt-riddled. I'm not Peter Parker yet.
No, it's my brother's fault that I'm sick. And also, like, I don't blame you for making me play this game either. Like, I was, if you didn't suggest it, I was gonna play it on my own. Like on my off time.
Good question. Is there a show that either of y'all would want to come back? Like a cartoon.
I have a list.
Fuse one.
Let's see, just one off the top of my head. I'd like for Metabots to come back the same way it was dubbed previously, with the actual effort and attention to detail put in.
Beast Wars.
Beast Wars.
Beast Wars with, well, I mean, obviously today's budget, so that they can do more.
Moreover, track down anybody who worked on mainframe around the time Beast Wars was being developed in the first place. Track them down. Get them together to make the new one.
Mm-hmm.
Monster
That's a
Buster
whole
Club.
lot. Monster Buster Club?
Yeah.
That's a whole lot of dead bodies.
That's gotta be the
Yeah,
exit.
there's a
I've
lot
not
of
heard.
corpses.
I've never heard of Monster Buster Club.
Let's see.
I sent you gifts, remember?
9,
Not 100% remember.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 18 dead bodies. What? No, wait, 19. 20. 20 dead bodies.
Oh, that. 21?
Wait, what?
Bear, I didn't know you had a job on Kill Count.
James A. Janice, hire me. Actually, don't do that.
Well, you get to be in to the member segments.
Yeah,
Don't
but like,
do that.
the only thing I could provide is counting. I can't do anything else.
Don't do it. I'm a mess.
Don't hire me. It will ruin your company.
No. Everyone needs some sense of humor. Surely there's a room for a comedian.
Well, if you find one, let me know.
I mean, I'm looking at a clown right now.
Okay, how did both of you read my mind?
Well, it's better than what I was gonna suggest.
What were you gonna say?
Tie me to something on the ceiling, and there you go. There's a freaking punching bag for you.
Oh.
Right, come on, you could not be the butt of any joke.
I mean a literal physical punching bag.
Yeah, you're not gonna be that either.
Alright, and that's self-deprecation.
What?
What?
Yeah, a bit late for that.
But like legitimately, I don't know what role I would even fill.
I mean, as I said, you're funny.
At least someone.
In your own
You could
little
write-
At least
could
someone
write
thinks
to
it's
the
funny.
numbers bit.
I could write to the numbers bits.
Yeah.
Oh, that would actually be interesting.
Also, I don't know who actually writes to the numbers bits on the actual kill count. So hopefully, there's no job you're taking.
I mean, wouldn't that be the job of an editor?
I mean, true, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure Zoran was supposed to write to the numbers bit at one point.
And then he.
So maybe it rotates.
I think he graduated.
What does that say on the table?
I don't know. It's upside down.
Hold on, let me turn my.
Waits lied to us.
Oh.
I was about to say, hold on, let me quickly turn to Ghost Freak.
You're not allowed.
Yeah, Waits lied to us.
Why is there just a
Whoa.
gold puzzle ball?
Oh god. Oh god.
Is that
the
a
Hellraiser
retro
chair.
controller?
That's a joystick.
Bear, watch out. Bear, watch out, the Hellraiser's here.
Yes, I've been here for a while now.
No, not that kind of Hellraiser, babe.
E.
You know
I hate the vents.
The alien can catch you in those, you know.
Yep.
Sorry. Sorry, Nick. Sorry, Nick. We went at the same time.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying hun because
Hello? I want to make a complaint
no,
to the highest authority, okay?
no Among Us
My
today.
name is Zachary Watson.
I
That's
mean,
Watson.
Bear literally went for the
You
vents.
get that?
Anyway, make him on, you were
My
saying?
complaint is this. Fucking
The
Martians.
alien can catch you in the vent.
They should be protecting us. It's their job. Something's on this station with us
I
and no one
remember
knows
just
what it
getting
is. No one
scooped up
fucking
one
knows.
day.
They put braces on the doors. Locked down.
Oh, that is gross. How do you
Oh,
even
he was
get,
dead.
how do you even get bugs on a space station? What the fuck?
People bring them in.
Why?
They could have flown in for liftoff.
Cause like, if we have people living on the space station and they're coming from possibly Earth or whatever, there could be like bugs in their stuff that no one decided to check for, or they could have gotten it on an excursion or something.
Alien bug.
That's literally what the xenomorphs are.
Tiny alien bug.
I will stick to it saying that the blood xenomorph, I hate it.
The what?
I have been. Be right back.
Interview subject. Heist.
The xenomorph,
Did I say that right?
the xenomorph that can come from blood, I hate it with a passion.
I did not
You
know.
Not
can't
as much
tell
as
me your name.
The
We're gonna be
Bloodburster.
here a hell of a long
I
time.
did not know that that was a variant.
I just want to know about your boss.
Mm-hmm.
He's got you all in.
It is
lot
a
of
very
trouble.
nope variant.
Someone's gonna be accountable.
Very nope.
I'm gonna make damn sure someone's accountable. No? Tough
That
guy,
one
huh?
and the face huggers are on par
Turn
with each
off
other,
the
in my
tape.
opinion.
Maybe our friend here is just shy.
Facehuggers are definitely unnerving.
I remember the first time I ever went to a Comic-Con, Someone set up a little like walkthrough display of a set, like a little corridor area from the set of Alien, where there was face huggers and all around. My brother refused to walk through it.
I refuse to. You ain't catching me dead over there.
If they threw a face hugger at me, they better be ready to catch these hands.
No. They all the face huggers don't move. They're literally just hanging there. If they move, it's most likely because they fell off where they were hanging from.
See, I just imagine someone being an ass and just throwing like a fake face hugger at you.
At that point, their nose is gone.
Oh god, just imagine
Anyone
that,
tosses a fake face hugger at me, I'm gonna end up in prison.
I second that.
Because there will
Okay.
be one less person on the face of the planet.
And one less person with a face.
What I was gonna say was, now I'm just imagining this Bill from that one Simpsons episode that made everyone's costumes real, but inside a Comic-Con.
Oh, that's gonna cause some serious havoc.
Good God, the amount of Deadpools that will be created that day.
Oh my
Will
god.
be legendary. Oh god.
I just said, oh god.
I just realized something. A face, look, a xenomorph bursting from a Deadpool. That thing is not.
Burn it with fire.
You have two options with that. Either Deadpool's healing factor kicks in and he spits the thing out before it can finish developing, or you get a chest burster with the healing factor itself.
Yeah, no.
Either way, Deadpool's living through the experience.
Yeah, he's
Oh my
living.
God. He keep the thing as a pet. Let's be real.
I'm pretty sure a YouTube channel named Artspear did that once.
So, on the note of people surviving the chest bursters, fun fact. Superman did.
Stay still.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that makes sense.
Turn around.
Wait till the end of the cutscene.
Come on!
I'm Ripley.
Where'd you come from? Ripley?
Off station. A ship.
There's no ships here!
There are now.
Well, that's good news. Because things are not so good here. Something blue just now. Rocked this whole place.
I saw it.
But lady, that's the least of our problems.
Yeah?
Yeah. Something's on this station. Something you wouldn't believe.
Like what?
A killer. You get it?
Okay. Okay. What's your name?
Axel.
I was boarding with two colleagues. EVA. We got separated by the
memorized?
blast. Can you help me find them?
Where? Make a mind.
Because you seem to know your way around.
I mean, why? What's in it for me?
A place on the ship.
Hey, the door was open. I walked in.
How do I know I can trust you?
I need to find comms. I need to contact my ship.
So, as much of an asshole as Axel seems to be,
It's your lucky day.
he does also seem somewhat trustworthy.
Seeks and comms is in the System Spire. It's quite
He's
a
just
distance, but we can
desperate to
distant
get the
transit through
fuck
freight
off
area.
of the ship.
Watch yourself. We can get into all sorts
Station.
of trouble there. Okay?
Fuck.
Was that you following me back there?
Had to keep my distance. Can't take any chances.
Nick and them.
So, about Superman. So, DC had this little crossover event where certain heroes would end up in scenarios where they'd have to fight the Xenomorphs.
Stick close to me.
What?
Hey,
In Superman's
don't
case,
move.
it's an Elseworld story based on like a time of his life where he was
I'm
having
John.
a crisis
This
of
is Ringo.
faith because he
You're
was
just some
forced to kill
assholes.
somebody.
We haven't got time for this. Come on, Jana.
We're trying to get to comms. Can you help us?
We don't need their help.
In this alternate
Don't tell them
timeline,
anything.
he had yet to
Look,
discover
got the
her a
elevator working.
certain
Jana, let's
bottled
go,
Kryptonian
okay?
city.
I'm sorry. Good luck.
He hears the distress signal. He goes to
What the
investigate.
hell was that about? Why
Oh,
are you
hey.
so damn aggressive?
This place has a
Everyone's
red
running
sun,
shit scared. Keep
so
it
his
to their
powers
own.
are weakening
Safer
over
that way.
time. It's not a bottled city so much as just a piece of
The ship
Krypton
could
kept in
use
an
it for the
environment
McCoy.
shield. Now, keep in mind, with that red sun and him gradually losing his powers,
Hold up. Let
he's
me get the
wondering
elevator.
where the heck is everybody? This city is
Allow
damn
me.
near empty.
Place is old. Needs a special touch. Well,
He meets
what are
a
you waiting for?
survivor
Hit the button.
by the name of Kara, I believe?
Kara? Not his sister, not his cousin.
I'd appreciate it if you told me what the hell was going on.
Yeah, this
right
is Supergirl
now.
he met.
Oh,
Listen.
wow, okay.
When we get to the ship, we can kick back. braid each
She's the
other's
sole
hair,
survivor,
chat
and she
all
gets
you
has
want.
to explain the
Yeah,
wonder
when we
that
get to
is
my
the
ship,
xenomorph
I need
infestation
to
that
know
happened
what's
here.
going on. Right fucking
Okay, so
now.
this is like an
Fine.
Elseworlds.
Like I said,
It is an elf.
there's a killer.
A killer. What does that even mean?
I ain't seen it, but it's here. Picking us off one by one.
What are you saying? A psycho?
So
a
Superman has to
person?
contend with
Oh,
losing his
something else.
powers,
A monster.
all while dealing with these alien things. And on the tail end of his crisis of faith, he's refusing to kill even the goddamn xenomorphs.
Clark. Buddy.
Even Batman recognized that these things are not alive in any sense that matters and was willing to kill them.
Shit, we need to move. This way.
Batman doesn't usually kill, right?
Bullshit, man. She's looking for a
Exactly.
way off. Are you crazy? There's no way off. At least we're safe down here. For how long? What if they come for us? Then we shoot the crap out of them. Now shut up. You're making me nervous.
If Bruce don't kill anyone ever, Wayne is willing to put these things in the ground.
Trouble. We'll have to go round them. Follow me.
Then again, the Batman comic also took place at a different time in a different part of this Elseworld, so
Friends of yours?
I've had
he
run-ins
got
with those
the
guys before. They
absolute
don't like
joy of
strangers.
fighting a xenomorph
Nice guys like
crocodile.
me.
I'm shocked.
I ain't pulling your chain, darling. You want to go and say hello? It's your funeral. Those guns aren't for show.
And a Yautja.
Someone should be doing
I
something.
remember that.
They are. It's called surviving.
So, as Superman is trying his hardest to find a way to get the
Everyone's turning on each other.
humans,
Fear.
or
It makes
Kryptonians
people
rather,
crazy.
out of this
I've noticed.
doomed city as he desperately looks for survivors,
You've been living here?
which there were.
What can
I
say?
said
My
Kara
dad
was a
on
sole
holiday.
survivor, but I'm jumping
Grab
the
what you
gun
need.
a bit.
Don't know when
There
you
were
have
other
a chance.
survivors, but they're picked off one by the aliens.
Yes, of course.
Been hunkered down here for a week now, waiting for a ship, waiting for
This
you.
comes to a
I guess.
head when a facehugger latches onto Soups.
It can get pretty dark around here. You should take that flashlight over there. Make sure you're stocked up on batteries.
At this point, with everything he's told Kara about Earth and the
Just be careful
yellow
not to flash
sun
it
and the
around.
way it behaves with
You don't wanna get
Kryptonian
caught.
physiology,
Let's go.
she decides to make the sacrifice play and send Superman back to a point where he could absorb the rays of a yellow sun. The
This
last
way.
life pod that she could have taken, she gives to Clark.
What now?
I'll watch the vent. There's another vent right here somewhere. I marked it so I wouldn't forget
Because
it.
Superman cannot fucking bring himself to kill.
How about you look around? We're not going anywhere until we
Oh,
find
it
that
gets
vent.
better. At this point, it's his breaking point. Once he's back in the rays of the yellow sun, he goes through what the comic describes as an excruciating process of
I hate this place.
puking out the still growing xenomorph.
I actually would have found
Is this
it
it?
hilarious if the xenomorph, like the chest burster, tried to break out of Clark's body,
I knew it was here somewhere. See? Got it covered.
only to die.
You're not far off. I say it before it was finished developing, but that's... now that I'm remembering more and more of this comic, it's not completely accurate. You're much closer to the mark, Bear. It tried to break out, which is why the process was excruciating, and it died in the process.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
It's not smart to stay
Because
here
like,
too long.
if he was still on that planet, if he was still there with the red sun, it would have succeeded. But because he was in the rays of a yellow sun, his powers
Is the way
were
everyone travels
in
around
effect
here?
again.
Just those that want to stay alive.
So the chest burster couldn't do shit. It was trapped in a
Torrance, so
Kryptonian
that's your
prison.
ship, huh?
At least until Clark puked it out.
Quiet. I hear something.
Yeah, I hear you.
But
Will do.
funny thing,
Gotta go meet
he
the
reached his
others.
breaking
Something's
point.
going down.
He saw the thing that
There's
killed so
always
many
something going
Kryptonians, and what
Come on,
Kara had
we don't wanna
effectively
piss him
left
off.
herself at the mercy of, and he damn near snapped.
Follow me.
He concluded that he's ready and willing to kill these things if it means saving any more Kryptonians from suffering that fate. The comic leads off with a cliffhanger implying that Kara will either find a different way to escape or be rescued.
Was there ever a sequel?
I don't know.
Gotta be quiet here. Don't shine that flashlight. Quietly. Hold up.
What's the emergency? Someone else has been here. Everyone, stay alert. Keep your guns tight. Shoot anyone you don't know. Stick around while I check our stock.
They're armed. Too many of them to take on.
Take on?
We still got to get through there. The door at the end.
How?
Let's try a distraction. The generator. If that went down, they'd have to check it out.
Having played this game before myself, I'm starting to tense up because I know what this is building up to.
Which one of you checked our supplies last?
I did. What's up?
You decide to help yourself a little?
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Hey, he's been with me the whole time.
We're missing food, ammo, meds. If it's not one of us, then we were right. Someone's been in here.
This is no good. We're supposed to be secure down here.
Damn it. What about the lock Joe rigged up?
I've just come from there. Sealed tight. Eyes open. Keep your guns ready.
Someone's gonna have to tell the boss.
Boss? He's a goddamn store clerk.
Yeah? Maybe you think you could do better.
He's not saying that. Just saying that...
Just stop saying.
I hope I'm going the
Help me
right
check
way.
the rest of this stuff.
You
That is,
are.
if
You're
you could
heading
keep your
towards the
trap from
console.
running for 5 seconds.
The fuck just happened?
Generators died.
It just turned itself off? No, somebody's here.
Check it out. Everyone with me.
Doesn't seem to be broken.
Who's there? Come out and we won't hurt you. How would
Nice
you know,
work,
Einstein?
It's the generator.
Let's keep it down. They're still close by. Follow me.
Whew.
That's even worse. Like that sequence is even worse if you have the music turned off.
Oh.
See, I tend to play this game with the music off, and the very reason I do so is also kind of what makes it more scary, which... Yeah.
Transit's just up ahead. Let's just hope your ship's
So, with the music off, you get to hear every little creak, every footstep.
I'm not even supposed to be here. My shipping out papers were for a week ago.
I did this specifically so I'd be able to track the xenomorph by sound without having to rely on the motion tracker, which it makes enough noise that any enemy within proximity can hear the motion tracker.
Oh, that's great. What's the point of the motion tracker then?
You're supposed to use it in very quick bursts. Alright, you want me to handle this one?
Sure.
S. I managed to get my hands on that stuff I was talking about. Chief won't even notice the stock missing. Things always get lost when the station's closing down. Don't worry about customs either. Sinclair's told his men to turn a blind eye. Yeah, to turn a blind eye. They'd probably be too busy goofing off or taking backhanders to notice any. You get what you pay for. Yeah, to notice anyway. You get what you pay for, I guess. I am tripping over everything today. Bailey.
Nearson, Leonard, you're both first shift on the door, so read carefully. Putting us together wasn't easy, and we don't want intruders getting in because you didn't read the instructions properly. This here is what you call a two-man rule lock. This means it needs two to open the door simultaneously from two different consoles. Most of us don't know each other, so this is the safest way to make sure everything stays secure and none of us decide to head off on their own with our stuff. When you're on shift, take it in turns to keep guard and notify the others if one of us needs to be let in or out. That means just us, no one else, no matter how much anyone begs, and no matter what sob story they try and pull. I was with a group before and we got soft, and now I'm the only one left. Trust no one, Joe. No one.
Inventory.
Okay.
Oh,
you
were gonna go for it. Go.
Nah, you can go.
Inventory. No one is to take anything or mark it off the list without talking to me first. 4 aspirin, 32 cans of food, 6 boxes of cereal, 4 gallons of water, 12 tubes of toothpaste, 3 cartons of cigarettes, 26 rolls of toilet paper, 6 rolls of industrial tape, 2 med kits, 52 units of powdered milk.
5 golden rings.
Notes. Running low on ammunition. Zoe managed to pick up some prescription drugs, all addressed to the same person. Guess they didn't need them anymore. Okay, that one was significantly better. I had managed to not trip. But still, knowing what's coming very soon is leaving me tense.
It's powered down. The assholes have cut us off. Got it. We need to activate both consoles at the same time to open it. I'll do this one. You go to the one on the other side.
Okay.
Ready. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Axel, behind you.
What?
Fuck you! Get here now! I've got the thieving son of a bitch! You bums think you could—
Fun fact, when you eventually get your hands on a gun in this game, Ripley's hands are constantly shaking when you're holding it.
Fuck. Let's go.
I can
The others are
imagine
on their
more.
way. We need to go! Now!
Hey, you bastard!
Move it!
Shoot him! Shit, I think he's dead. They killed him.
Come on!
You killed that guy!
Because he
And
was going
this
to
is
kill
what
me.
I was worried
You
about.
saved my life. This is about survival. Do you understand?
Guys, gals, and non-binary pals,
Hear something.
I would like to introduce you
I hear something.
to what I lovingly call Marie.
What have I got on me?
What the hell was that thing?
Yeah, so that happened.
Gotta keep
Wish she
moving.
could have at least left the gun. Beggars can't be choosers.
You'll get one before too long. Also, because this just feels appropriate, especially given where the clip originally came from.
Where did that come from? My
Oh no.
On higher difficulties, it is possible for the alien to find you in here while you're waiting for that thing.
yeah, fuck that. Good thing I picked. Good thing I picked the easiest one.
Even then, on the higher difficulties, you have to really fuck up in order for the alien to find you in here. Make as much noise as possible, even more so than the tram already does. In other
Hey,
words, run.
alien, we're over here.
All kinds of fuck you.
Hey, alien, your head's shaped like a dick.
Bear, don't be mean to your sister.
What the fuck?
What?
Don't be mean to your sister.
How the fuck am I related to an alien? I didn't mean to do that.
You're a talking bear. So
That doesn't mean I'm related to a damn xenomorph.
we don't
Bears
know
are
that.
Bears are cryptid. That thing's an abomination.
Bear is a lovable mascot. That thing is a mistake. The reason I call this one Marie is because I was just looking for a name. The crew of the original Alien called their alien Big Chap behind the scenes.
Big Chap?
After a nickname given to it, like, in the movie itself.
Ah.
At least I think. Like, I know that the fandom is definitely taken to calling it that. Like,
About the kill count thing from earlier, I was more joking because I know James doesn't count people who died off screen and we never met.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right, you're right.
Hey, at least they're not a dang skelly. They got that going for them at least.
God forbid if they're a bastard skelly.
Oh. I'm calling this now. James ever watched Kamen Rider and met Kamen Rider's skull, he would not be happy.
Shit!
so, on the note of giving the aliens names, Big Chap has an alternative nickname if you watched Decker Shadow's review of the movie.
Oh?
He calls it Charlie.
She was trying to hack the elevator's security. Circuits are fried. Easy fix. Just need to find a new data cell.
Wow, we find her and kill her. Okay. Why are you not? Okay, here we go.
Can't believe it. Bear, can't believe you're sussed.
Oh, I'm an engineer. Fuck you.
Revolver.
Say that again, Bear?
Revolver.
Gabble revolver?
No.
That thing come from?
Run, 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 run.
happened, Chief?
Alien.
No, human.
Oh.
I was about to say,
Remember
if it
when
was
I
an
said
alien,
that it's remember when I said that humans can be hostile or non-hostile on a case-by-case basis? This is a case where the humans are hostile. They are armed, and they will shoot you dead.
they are armed and dangerous.
I still think we need more supplies. Guns, food, wherever we can
So,
find it.
there is something hilarious regarding hostile human NPCs like this that I have abused to no end in this game.
What was that?
You know how I mentioned that NPCs will react to sound in the game? Be it the motion tracker or some other thing?
Yeah.
Well, cause a big enough noise in a room with a bunch of human NPCs when you know the alien is close enough to hear, and the alien will take care of them for you. I discovered this by pure accident in one playthrough.
I think she went downstairs.
I was
Come
hiding
on.
under a desk. There were her
I'm not going down
hostile
there. No way.
humans all over.
She's
I have a
got your
few
hat
shots in
tool.
the revolver, and I'm thinking,
It didn't
there's
work.
no
We'll
way
find another
I'm
way.
getting out of
We've
here
been here too
without
long
having to
already.
kill someone. There's too many of them. So, I do the one sensible thing. I try for a headshot where I'm hidden. Dude's facing away from me, so I have a clear shot. The headshot does not kill him. I'm missing at his shoulder. And just as he starts looking around for me and I'm panicking, I hear the sounds of the alien.
Yo! We have a gun!
Oh, it's not a weapon, but good enough.
You cannot put Otis on the other side of a plain glass window and a Smith & Wesson in my hands and not expect me to fire one off.
To shoot him
Oh, lads!
in his stupid cow face.
Really, no, lad.
Also, someone very clearly died here because there's a big old blood stain on the floor.
Yep.
Dang. There were nothing but a stain on the floor. Rogue AI.
Honestly, if I was actually on this ship, the very first second I see the alien, I would be back on my own ship and just after setting the reactor to below.
Nuke it from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
Exactly. Don't even step foot on the ship. Just nuke it.
Another thing I'm going to mention is that I wouldn't recommend running if you know the alien is close by.
Got it. I mean, as far as I know, the alien only starts to appear after a very specific cutscene.
One that you're creeping up on.
I know. Remind me, how much time do we have?
We are at an hour 45.
What a coinky dink.
Oh, God.
That is a xenomorph victim.
Oh, let me get a better look at him. Yeah, probably. Those are definitely too big to be bullet holes.
Those look like he was stabbed with the end of the tail repeatedly. So, another thing. I mentioned how if you use certain tactics too much, the alien will adapt to them.
The flight recorder.
So, be careful not to overuse one gadget and be willing to constantly switch between them.
No. God. Stay focused.
And that is what I consider part one of the cutscene. You're gonna need to move one more. There we go.
Finally.
Okay. Unlocking access to. Let's try this thing out.
I always hated this little mini game.
I kind of like it.
In concept, I like it. I just dislike how it's a skill issue on my part. I'll admit that it's a skill issue on my part.
Message from Marshal Waits. This is Chief Porter in tech support. Look, there's nothing on this flight recorder, Waits. We've broken God knows how many corporate confidentiality agreements to come up with zip. Nothing except the Weyland-Yutani logo and an empty readout. Now these things are built to last. So either someone on board the Nostromo asked its mother core to wipe it clean, or somehow the data's been corrupted before it got here. Care to fill me in on why this was a priority job?
And that robot continues to screw people over even after it's done. Oh yeah, by the way, even something as minuscule as saving is noticed by the alien's AI.
Yep.
If you spam save points too much, and they're deliberately designed to be, you know, as non-spammable as possible, but players will find a way. If you save too much when the alien's nearby, it will start patrolling around the save points. That happened to me once. The only real fixes are to change up your behavior and intentionally die a couple of times to make the alien dumber. Alrighty. To W. Chief Potter. Response to Sevastopol terminals. Chief, the good news is that I'm about 80% through achieving Sevastopol's internal mail system for the archiving. I'm 80% through archiving Sevastopol's internal mail system for decommissioning. It's been disconnected from Apollo, but I've left the basic messaging system in place for the people still here. The bad news is whoever set it up in the first place skimped on the hardware, and we've had some leaks. I've got Mike Tanaka looking into it now. He's a specialist. He's a specialist archivist we had called in. I keep tripping. He seems to know his shit. Just thought I'd better give you a heads up in the meantime. Franco.
Sevastopol, an outpost of progress by Julia Jones. Desolation through isolation. A space station that nobody needed, run by a company we all forgot. Sevastopol is now a backwater. Sevastopol is now a backwater. Population is a tenth of the station's optimal capacity. Docking bays are empty, and the shutters are down on local stores and businesses. The orders for Seegson's cheaply manufactured androids have long since dried up, and the antiquated Apollo governing AI system frequently malfunctions. How did we get here? And more importantly, where have billions of dollars of investment gone? My name is Julia Jones. I've lived on Sevastopol for 2 months, compiling this report for the Colonial Times, discovering the price our second-tier corporations have paid for their overexpansion during the race into the Outer Rim.
So yeah, already this place doesn't look like the best of any place ever. Oh boy. Hello, Marie.
Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
So, another fun fact about how it's Marie over here is that for this game, the team actually did do a minor redesign of the alien. Specifically, they redesigned its legs to look less human. As such, I think this is one of the first times I had ever seen the alien with digitigrade legs.
Okay, we're done. Oh.
Yeah. And the game only gets more intense from here.
Yeah, it does. Holy fuck. Okay, so that was Alien Isolation. That's about as far as I'm willing to go.
One of these days, Bear.
Okay, what?
One of these days.
It's still coming through my... It's not coming through my headphones. It's coming through my mic. Or not mic, speakers. That's really weird. I'm gonna need to figure out what's wrong with that. Did the audio sound good to you guys?
Yep.
In general, yeah.
Alright. I was trying something a little different. I don't know if it worked.
I mean, it worked. The audio was just fine.
Alright. Well, thank you all for watching. This has been Vegas Bear 92.
A thankfully uninfected Mekumon.
Hara.
The ever so illustrious web.
And we will see you guys tomorrow for... let me just take a look here. You know what? We'll see you tomorrow with Silent Hill, the short message. This I'm gonna put a warning right here, right now. This game goes places. It puts up the phone number for the suicide prevention hotline 3 times. So, just to warn y'all. This game gets deep and uncomfortable, but hopefully we won't get too far into it. Are you guys okay with that?
I'm fine.
I shouldn't have the same issue I did with it, Zoochosis, so we'll see.
I'll most likely stay out of that space.
Okay, because I'm going to say, if it's a problem for anyone, I can easily switch it out with a different game.
No. You can play it. I'll just...
No, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I don't want to play it.
Then why did you suggest it, sir?
Because it's CAVERN or SPOOKS, so that's kind of the point.
You know what? Forget what I said. We're gonna play. Oh, fuck me. Happy's Humble Burger Farm. We're playing that tomorrow.
Hey, did you check out the thing I suggested, Bear?
What did you suggest?
That's not my neighbor.
Fuck. Hold on.
It's not on the PlayStation as far as I know.
Oh, right. That's not my neighbor. Right. Okay. I know this game. Wait. Hold on. Where is it? Oh, it's on itch.io. $3? Okay, yeah, I can do that. I'll have to wait till tomorrow, but yeah. And then I can play it like sometime next week. But yeah, no. We can do that. Alright, so like I said, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the stream and what we do, feel free to support us through donations at the link below on Twitch, or by subscribing to the Twitch channel. Any little bit helps. But if you can't, or if you don't want to,
Because we're all broke down here, Georgie.
That exactly. We get it. And you can support us in other ways, such as simply watching the stream here on Twitch, or following the channel here on Twitch, which will grant you access to my Discord if you want it. And on the YouTube side of things, over at Vegas Bear, which is capital V, capital Bear.
You could watch the streams we archive there because Twitch loves to delete things. You can like, you can subscribe, you can comment.
You can do all those things. So, once again, thank you all for watching. I think I've said that 3 times now. And we will see you tomorrow with another horror game. Maybe it'll be Happy's Humble Burger Farm. Maybe it'll be Little Nightmares. Maybe it'll be That's Not My Neighbor. Who knows? Anyway, stay safe, stay comfortable, and
I've got to coax this bear to take some honey.
And we'll see y'all next time. Peace.
Remember to pay the bear tax.